Alright, everybody. Welcome back to Twin Dragon Review. Today it will be just another solo dragon review today. And yeah, we got Berserk Chapter 364, which is going to release officially tomorrow. But I've gotten early translations of it, so I'll be doing a look over and yeah, kind of my thoughts, possibly the end of the series. So for those who don't know, Berserk is a dark fantasy sign-in series written by the late Kentaro Miura and was first published in 1989. It has ended kind of this year because of his passing. So this chapter was the last chapter that he's finished. And all I'll say is it's crazy that we won't be seeing him be able to progress the story any further. But if this is the end, whether or not the studio wants to continue the series or not, I am more than happy with where they ended off, even though I know most people aren't for some reason. So yeah, without further ado, let's I'll give you more of a overhead of Berserk real quick. So Berserk follows Guts, the Black Swordsman. His right eye is always shut, and he has a prosthetic left arm. And I think the best way I would describe his story is about him struggling and still somehow finding a way to overcome everything. I mean, I know this will be a spoiler-filled review slash discussion, but I feel like this is one of the series that everyone should check out, as you know, it's really good. Like, I'm not just saying that because of Miura's passing. I truly recommend this series to everyone. So about a month ago, it was confirmed from Young Animal, which is the magazine that publishes Berserk, that 364 will be released September 10th. And yeah, without further ado, I'll talk about the chapter and talk about my thoughts for the possible finale of Berserk. So the chapter begins with Guts bringing in the Moonlight Boy to his friends and introducing to him, and then later Guts tells them to bring him to Casca on the second floor, while Guts just sits outside at night. We cut to Guts training, and he realizes how useless he is. Or I don't know if I should say useless, but how he can't reach his full potential without the Berserker armor. So he just throws his sword and stares at his armor. And then the Moonlight Boy he finds him playing in his armor and just walking around. So that was a pretty wholesome moment. We then cut to Casca in a dream holding the Moonlight Boy, presumably as an infant. And then she wakes up, finds that the Moonlight Boy is gone, and it's outside with Guts. The both of them then witness that it was Griffith, and I think it was easy to say that they were very shocked. But the chapter and series ends with Griffith shedding a tear. There have been possible speculations that Griffith and the Moonlight Boy share the same body. And this was before Griffith became Femto. As he said, I had a dream that nights with full moons, he becomes an infant, embraces himself with familiar warmth. But as he wakes up, he only feels loneliness. And it takes a moment to disappear with a single teardrop like the morning dew. So, I think it's implying that they're not the same person, but they do share, I guess, a body, which I know sounds kind of weird. And yeah, that's how the series will possibly end. It's a really big cliffhanger, and we're not sure where Miura wanted to go forward with this. Unfortunately, I don't think we ever will. So, yeah. So a lot of people were saying around social media that this ending was really rushed, or it wasn't a good ending compared with most of the series out there. And I'm just sitting here confused, like why would they say that? since, you know, the creator has passed and this is the last chapter we'll ever get from him. Because I'll be honest, it was damn near close to a perfect chapter in my eyes. I truly believe that, like, unfortunately, this is where it stopped, and I'm all right with it. I think that this series has done more than enough to be considered the greatest series of all time. So yeah, that was the possible final chapter of Berserk. It's been a crazy ride, although I'll say that I have gone on and off with the series ever since about high school. I never really truly read through until last year during lockdown. So it was pretty nice. You can definitely say that Guts is the best protagonist. I'm not going to argue, and if you've read it, you'd be crazy if you didn't agree, to be honest. So yeah, I think in terms of Berserk videos, this is all I'm going to do for now. My friend will be reading through the series, so we'll be doing videos and discussing them, going more in depth with each arc. So that will be pretty fun. I'll have another chance to reread the series and give my thoughts again after, like, I guess taking it slow this time. Although I start school pretty soon. Well, I think that's all we got for today. We'll see you in the next one.